last year, getting stuck into the study down at Tech, but the year before that I got second in the South Islands, and the year before that, my first show, I got first in the South Islands. So that was a surprise and a blast.
Lovely. And what's made you want to sort of pick it up again this year?
I've missed it. I really missed having that goal, that discipline, and okay, I'd be interested in trial this year with all the study and working and competing as well, but I just missed that routine and that goal, and missed the guys, to be honest. You know, getting stuck in with the team and all the laughs. That's what it's about. Started to pick up heavy again, because I've just been cruising, I must admit, for the last year, not having that goal. Just started cracking down on the diet. I'm not like some people who can eat everything in sight and still look like a stick. I look at the labels and look like, you know, a bowl. So just starting to cut that down now. I'm sitting about 95, 96 kilo. So I just want to start dropping that back. But I need to drop about 24 to 26 kilo, to be honest. So yeah, it's just starting to do that. In the next, by middle of February, I want to be back down to 90, so I've got about 5 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks to drop. So a kilo a week for me is normally pretty achievable. Yeah. Doing the dreaded cardio as well.
Having that goal, what's the worst, like the hardest thing that you found in the last couple of times you did it?
Hey, to be honest, probably dieting the first year. But apart from, didn't know what to expect, you didn't know how you're going to react, and my wife Karen said to me if I was like that the second time round, I was either going to be sleeping somewhere else or she'd pull me out of the comp. But just that not knowing what to expect, what it was like. Second time round was great, I loved it. You know, it was that feeling hungry was actually really good because you knew what was going on, you knew it was for a goal. I mean, I've got this long-term goal. I'm 40 at the moment, so I want to be in better shape when I'm 50, you know, on stage than I am now, or was the last time I competed. That's my long-term goal. So I can get up with some of the guys that are going to be up there from here, from Sky and PowerTech, yeah, compete with those guys. It's just going to be, you know, the bee's knees. That's what I want.
Just done leg day, so legs quite sore. Look like I'm fine, but I'm just sort of leaning up against the wall, holding myself up. So, yeah, good day at the office. Been smashing back, trying to smash these quads. Just done lots of stiff-legged deadlifts, squats. Got it right up to 140 in the squat, which is quite high for me. I don't do a lot of that, so I've been working on a bit of that lately. Yeah, so we're doing 10-10-10 onto the press right up. So yeah, it's quite a lot of high reps at a heavy sort of a weight. It's fun times. At the moment, I'm sort of putting sort of the next 3 months more into my lower half than I am in the top half. I still am going to be working with the top half, obviously, just so you can sort of keep everything in sort of good shape, and trying to even it out down lower. So I know what I've got to do this time around. So that's it. So I'm going to concentrate a bit more about target area in the lower half, but more the outer quads here, and a bit more on the calves. That's pretty much what I'll be aiming for this for the next sort of 6 months. Yeah, the diet's good. I just recently changed it up to see if I how that's working for me. So I'm eating 200 grams of oats in the morning plus scoop of protein, also 200 grams worth of taro. So I've been eating that every morning, and then I sort of stay off the carbs until about 5:30, and then I smash back as much as I can of clean food. So like I have my 250, maybe 300 grams worth of steak or chicken, depending on what meat it is at the time. And yeah, lots. So 7 potatoes is usually the minimum. I try to eat more than that. So if I can afford it at the time, I try and have 8 potatoes a night plus whatever else I can fit on the plate. So the last 2 weeks, I've had 2 plates. One with meat on it and one with veggies on it, because it's just starting to flow. So lots eating at night time, but I'm finding that I'm sort of, as much as I think I'd be quite charged with energy eating at that time of the day, I'm actually finding that I'm sleeping better. I've got a little bit more energy. Yeah, just changed it completely around, and it seems to be working for me at the moment. I'm loving the salads. I eat, you know, roughly about 200-250 gram worth of salad plus chicken or steak or whatever it is. So that's been working. I think I'm feeling good. Yeah, where I was just starting to feel a bit more healthy all around. I sort of got over the old Christmas buzz, and now I feel a lot more better, a lot more energised. Sounds funny, but like the sun looks different. You know, just little things like that you start noticing. So yeah, clean eating's where it's at.
Okay, so we're starting to get a bit more serious about the dieting side of things now. Looking at what classes different people are going to be competing in. So we've got athletic classes where there's going to be a weight cut-off depending on height, and figure classes for the ladies. So what we need to do is decide on which body types are going to be suited for those classes and adjust the dieting to suit. You know, it's not just one size fits all when it comes to the dieting. Different people are going to have different needs, more carbohydrates, more proteins, more fats. Everyone responds differently. So we've got a lot of people shooting for those classes this year as well, especially the athletic class. It's a really popular class. And we've got, the beauty of that is that we've got a few guys that have really experienced and competed before, so we know how their bodies respond to certain diets and certain food intakes, so that's going to be pretty straightforward with them. So it's more just sort of enjoying the ride and seeing and watching the magic happen. A lot of new guys on board as well, and it'll just be just fine-tuning things over the next month or two to suit how their bodies respond and get it down. So yeah, wee bit of mucking around early on, but we've developed some systems now that get things ticking along quite quickly. So yeah, it's time to rip into it and enjoy the old tuna and rice.
Okay, so here we are, beginning of the new year, and things are going pretty well. Main change is that we've really started to tidy up the diet now, because the goal weight for me to be able to compete in the athletic section is about 69 kilograms, I think, and at the beginning of this month, after Christmas and New Year's and things, I was weighing in at 94, so there's a lot of weight to lose, and it does take me a long time to do it. We know from last time that, you know, it took 7 or 8 months, so we're starting now, just trying to keep it going slow and steady, aiming for about maybe 1-ish kg a week, and if that slows down, that's when we switch things up in the diet a little bit, but Shane's got that well in hand. And at the moment it's really just a lot of clean eating, a little bit of whey protein in there as well after workouts and before bed, but not sort of starving ourselves and things like that. So that's going well, and the workouts are going really well. Still trying to get them in at lunchtimes, which is great, because I'm in a job where I sit down all day, so to be able to get out at lunchtime, have a bit of activity, sets you up nicely for the afternoon. And also with the kids, we're really trying to minimise the impact of all of this on the family, because if you let it, it can take over with the diet and workouts, you know, at all hours. So try and get the workouts done within work time, and it's you know, better for the family, and it works out well for me. So also the NABA calendar's out, and D-Day is September the 24th. So we've got a definite date, definite goal to work towards, and we're looking forward to it. So far, so good. Cheese. Are we going to watch Frozen?
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch Frozen. Are we going to watch Frozen, Josh?